Hey guys, it's Zeromethanol from DoubleCrossedGaming, and I'm going to be having a look at the Raider class from Tribes Ascend. Alright guys, the Raider is a class that excels in destroying base assets and disrupting the enemy flag stand for your cappers. So let's have a look at the weapons and see what works best. So, for your primary weapon you've got a choice between the Arcs Buster and the Grenade Launcher. The Arcs Buster rapidly fires 3 grenades that stick to their target and detonate after about a second. It's very good at taking down some targets at long distance or doing some heavy burst damage if you need it. The Grenade Launcher on the other hand has a much larger clip size but is limited by its range. So personally I'd use the Arcs Buster for taking down base assets such as turrets and force fields, and I'd use the Grenade Launcher to clear the flag stand. And for your secondary weapon you've got the SMG. Now most players actually use this as a primary weapon. Combined with a shield pack and potential energy, it can be a pretty devastating combo. Okay, moving on to grenades. You've got a choice between the EMP grenade and the whiteout. The whiteout grenade blinds anyone in an area around you, but to be really useful you need the egocentric perk, otherwise you'll end up blinding yourself. EMP grenades on the other hand do a lot of damage and are great for clearing the flag stand. Now the pack is arguably where you can change the class the most. The shield pack gives you a small shield which absorbs damage and takes it out from your energy pool instead, while the jammer pack makes you invisible to enemy sensors and radar. Personally I prefer the jammer pack. It means you can take down the enemy generator without being spotted, or hide at the base of the enemy flag stand and hopefully they won't be able to see you. For your first perk choice I'd definitely go for safety third. An extra flashbang or an extra EMP grenade is invaluable when clearing the flag stand. The second perk on the other hand is quite a hard decision to make. If you're using flashbangs you want to go with egocentric so that you don't blind yourself. If you're using a shield pack, potential energy works quite well. And if you're running around the enemy base with your jammer pack on, survivalist is quite good for keeping your energy reserves high. On screen now is personally what I would go for, although it is of course down to player preference. Also quite often the jammer pack can be quite good for flag disruption, and even quick draw if you want to get those grenades out quickly. One of the first things you want to do when you enter a map is take down the enemy sensors and turrets. Now the Arc Buster has an incredibly long range, so it's the perfect weapon for doing this. Find a hill somewhere far away and try and find the right angle to fire the shots at. Then you can take down the turrets with hopefully nobody trying to kill you. If you need to get a bit closer and you've got the jammer pack, then it's not a problem. When you turn it on, the chevron above your head disappears and you go a weird staticky colour. This allows you to get very close and most people will ignore you. If you're going for the generator, spam the room with flashbangs and then try and take them out when they're blind. And if anyone's repairing the generator, you can usually get 3 grenades on them before they realise you're there. Another one of your roles as a raider is to make it as easy as possible for your cappers to get in and out with the enemy flag. This is called flag disruption. In this clip they had a lot of turrets, so I was running with the scramble pack to stop them from shooting me, and the grenade launcher because it has a large clip size and wanted to get down those force fields pretty quickly. The first priority was to get the force fields down for the capper, and then get the heavy on flag off the flag stand. EMP grenades being brilliant in this situation. If they don't have any base assets up such as force fields or turrets, flashbangs can be very good as well to blind the defence. I don't recommend it, but in this clip I managed to alarm with a flag and get out without being killed. So that's the main two roles of the raider in a nutshell. Experiment with different loadouts to find the one that works best for you. You can also use flashbangs to get quite a bit of a speed boost as well if you throw them just behind you, which makes the raider an interesting class for capping. But take some time to mess around and see what works for you. In the right hands, the raider is an incredibly good team player, especially with disruption of the flag stand. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I hope that these tips help you in some way.